Hey everybody. It's not. Yeah, I heard that GTA shit, Q.
Yo,
Hey,
what's good?
nothing much. Just getting
What's up?
relaxed. How's
I heard
everything?
you.
Huh?
I said I heard you in the back.
Oh, yeah, that part. Mhm. Yeah, you can
Wow.
just forget what you fucking heard.
So you said you was gambling?
Kind of, sorta.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'll tell you about it. I don't want to talk about that on the air, low key.
Okay.
Yeah. But how's everyone's holidays? Hope it's
It's
better than
good.
mine.
It's good. It's good, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm off this entire weekend, so
Yep.
That's what's up. Also, real shit. I'd rather just work this fucking holidays, man.
Right.
Not even in, they're not even in the Christmas mood this year. Actually, I haven't even been in the Christmas mood in like 4 years. So
for real.
I
Man.
just fucking cannot stand this goddamn holiday. I cannot stand this fucking holiday anymore.
Right.
What
It's
about the
like,
holiday you just can't stand?
oh man, where do I fucking begin? First of all, motherfuckers act like they've never been in the fucking store before and shit like that. So
Oh boy.
I'm over here at fucking Walmart or the mall, over here trying to fucking park my car. Then this fucking Muslim bitch pretty much wants trying to cut in front of me and stuff like that. So I'm looking at myself like, well, lady, I can't move my fucking car because there's already 8,000 cars ahead of me, so you're gonna have to fucking wait. So
Wow.
she kept trying to hit my fucking car, almost hit my car. So I pretty much told fucking Aladdin and Jasmine
Mm.
that literally
Uh,
pretty much stop fucking hitting my car before I whoop your ass, pretty much.
wow.
Then I
Uh-oh.
gotta hear fucking kids talking about I want this, I want that, and shit like that. And then one thing I hate about the fucking holidays, that fucking Salvation Army ring that goddamn bell every fucking time. I'm like, nigga, we know you're Salvation Army. Shut the fuck up with a goddamn bell before I shove it down your fucking throat.
No
Like
kidding.
goddamn. Yeah. I can't stand the fucking holidays, man. Like dead ass. Like it's always me, me, me. Everyone always like me, 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 me. Shit.
Man, yo.
Mm.
Only thing I like about the fucking holidays these days is hearing fucking Mariah Carey belt out every fucking Christmas song and shit like that. What's up, Eric? What's up? Give me a
What's
second.
good, Eric? Yo, last night we was on for like 4 hours just talking.
About Jay-Z and shit.
Yeah. And they still talking about it. It's crazy.
Now they saying R. Kelly can see this nigga. Well, R. Kelly's in prison right now, so
R. Kelly
Right.
wants some verses?
no, they said only nigga that can battle Jay-Z is R. Kelly now. I'm
No,
just
that's
like,
not
well, R.
true.
Kelly's in
What?
prison.
That's not true.
R.
Yeah.
Kelly's in fucking prison. He's
Yeah,
getting his
so
booty.
that's
He's
not
getting his
gonna
fucking
happen.
booty licked.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Getting his fucking booty licked and shit like that.
Oh
I hate when these motherfuckers like, and this is what I said last night. The only nigga that can really battle Jay-Z from that fucking era is DMX. If you ask me.
Nah,
God
I
rest his
disagree.
soul.
Busta Rhymes definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Busta
Buster.
Rhymes, Eminem, Kanye, Weezy can
Nah,
battle.
no Weezy.
Nas
No.
definitely. Nas
I don't
definitely
want to
can
see
bet.
Jay-Z and Nas. I don't want to see Jay-Z and
I
Nas.
know
I'm
you don't want to see
tired.
Jay Z and Nas.
I'm tired of Jay-Z and Nas. Jay-Z and Nas. They fucking had that beef.
Little Wayne could give him a good versus. He can battle him. Now, if he, can he win is a different story. But yeah, remember he has like 20 big hits. That's 20 right there. He got 20 big hits on Billboard.
Okay, MC Hammer had 20 hits. Do you want to bat him? Want him battle to Jay-Z now and shit like that?
Come on now.
I'm just saying.
Mm.
And if Jay-Z's talking all this fucking shit, why is he in the fucking verses and shit? He talking all this cash money shit all of a sudden because he got that fucking inductee and shit. Like,
I hear you. We agreed to that. We was talking about that this morning, but you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's not unbeatable. He can be beat. You know what I'm saying? So give me Nas, give me Busta, Kanye, any of those three.
Give me Scarface. Why not Scarface?
Scarface and Ice Cube. That's the one that people wanting.
Well, I don't know what's going on with that because we too busy having Bow Wow and Soulja Boy at this fucking point. So we too busy having Jada Kiss and God knows how many motherfuckers he battled at this fucking point.
Wow.
Mm.
But you know what? I'm surprised Megan Good was married for that long, 9 years. I thought damn, because y'all know she's getting the fucking
almost
divorce.
a decade. Yeah, but I was a little shocked.
I was like, damn, they lasted longer than Kim and Kanye. Shit.
Yeah, they did. They did. You're right.
I'm just like, because you know them fucking messy church folks and shit. I sent it, Eric. The messy church folks and shit. You know, they were talking shit about Megan. I was about to call her Megan Thee Stallion. It's always them fucking Megans. They were talking shit about Megan Good, like she was a fucking dog and shit.
I remember that she was getting so much flack when she wore that low cut blue dress to the BET Awards that one year.
Oh please. I saw Choir ladies dressed scandalous than that. Y'all tripping over a fucking blue dress. If she's not sucking dick, then I don't know what the fucking issue is. That's my opinion.
Wow.
But I really want to know what exactly caused them to really just call it a day.
They're talking about they
Kanye
just wanted like
J level.
They just wanted like a different wavelength. You know, pretty much irreconcilable differences. I hate when people say that shit.
But that's a legit reason for people getting divorces. Believe it or not.
That is a legit reason. But sometimes when people use irreconcilable differences, it's gonna be some other crazy shit. Didn't Whitney and Bobby divorce?
To not really put the real reasons why.
Didn't Whitney and Bobby divorce on the irreconcilable differences?
No.
I could have sworn they did.
Kanye definitely on J level. You sound like Jay, Vinyl. Kanye, name another producer that got the hits like Kanye. You definitely on Jay-Z level.
What's up, Eric?
Hey, Eric.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up, Ashley? I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't believe this is the first Boyz II Men album we're talking about. Wow.
I know. Their Christmas album, their only holiday album at that.
Yo, I forgot it was actually original music here and shit like that too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'll be real. When I first heard this album, I thought they were going to do renditions of a lot of Christmas songs that people did before.
Right, because you know the 90s was like the golden era of Christmas albums. Like Luther had one.
Yeah,
we're not talking about
and
MC.
Face Records had one.
Yeah,
we talking about hit for hit. Kanye could definitely battle Jay-Z. We ain't talking about MC. MC and Jay-Z's better, but hit for hit, he got it.
Yeah.
I just want to see the motherfucker in the verse. I'm tired of everyone talking about like, oh, this person can beat him. When they said Drake can beat Jay-Z, I was like, okay, I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
No.
Y'all need to stop giving that little Canadian wildflower all the fucking clout, man. I'm sick and tired of that shit. That's motherfuckers who I think motherfuckers think is unbeatable. Drake. I'm gonna be real.
No.
Fuck Drake.
Not against Jay-Z. I don't know.
We explained this shit last night.
Yeah.
I don't know why motherfuckers are just going crazy over, you know, the Rastafari and Jigga Jay-Z just talking this shit, you know.
And then you got other artists jumping in. And Benny said something that he's on Jay-Z's side and nobody can beat Jay-Z. I'm like, nigga, you worried about your own career. Don't worry about Jay-Z.
Of course you is. That's your boss, ain't it?
You know,
he just signed to
about Jay-Z for. No?
Then Lil Jon said Busta Rhymes can give Jay-Z a run for his money.
Why Lil Jon jumping in this shit? Like, didn't he have his own verses?
Lil Jon speaking his own opinion, you know. I mean, everybody got their own opinion, you know. It would be crazy if he was just all on his dick and stuff.
Then this is the funniest one. Niggas said Beyonce can beat Jay-Z or they can go toe to toe.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all need
Really?
By hearing that garbage ass Carter's album, I don't want to hear that shit.
If Jay-Z earned the right to talk that shit, so did Nas. And Nas ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Was that Carter album really that bad?
Yeah.
Personally, I thought it was decent.
When you got her rapping like Quavo from the Migos, this a sour thing to hear, you know.
When Beyonce was out rapping Jay-Z on that whole fucking album and shit.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much his wife.
Beyonce, best female rapper alive at this point.
I ain't gonna say that, you know. So, I mean, maybe compared to these other girls and shit, like the city girls and shit, you know. But like,
I wouldn't consider the city rats rappers.
I think she's just stick. Yeah. I think she should just stick to being Beyonce, you know.
Speaking of which, let's get started with this review. I don't want this to be a Jay-Z video again.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, does anybody have this album? First of all,
yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
My mom has that album.
Okay. Cool. So I don't have to pull up the album art. All right. What is up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Thursday? This is your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
What up?
Got Ashley with me, First Lady.
That's good.
Got my homeboy Eric with me.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
That's good. So pretty much, this is kind of like a Christmas special. Since last year we did the Death Row Christmas album. This year we're gonna do a Christmas album I feel like nobody really talks about for some odd reason. It's Boyz II Men. I consider it their second album. It's gonna be the Christmas Interpretations album that just came out October 5th, 1993 on Motown Records. Produced by Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight. It really only came out with one single, Let It Snow. Ironically features Brian McKnight.
No, it came out with Silent Night.
Silent Night was a single. Okay.
Oh yeah.
True. Okay, well. Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men. Where do I begin with these motherfuckers and shit? So how did y'all get into Boyz II Men?
Ashley, you want to go first?
Okay. All right. Well, I got into Boyz II Men through my mother. She pretty much has their early albums, not their later stuff. I know she loved playing their second album that came out in '94 a lot, as well as their Evolution album. And I want to say someone from her job gave her the Cooley High Harmony one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, and I know they did a song for the movie The Prince of Egypt, I Will Get There. And I have that single disc in my room. Just that single. And I even have their remix album that they had because I showed it one video when we had our collection.
Yeah.
But I'll admit I'll take their '90s stuff any day over their current stuff now.
Right. Yeah, same. Like I grew up on when Cooley High Harmony came out. Motown Philly was big. That was like a huge song, and I think MTV played that video like every hour when that came out. It was crazy, and just having that co-sign from Michael Bivins and New Edition, my favorite group all the time, and when Biv was doing the Biv 10 records, and he had Boyz II Men, he had Another Bad Creation, you know what I'm saying, he had MC Brains and other artists, and like to have like four singers from Philly do R&B, and it's like their voice could do. They were doing like early doo-wop at that time too, and we didn't have a group like that at that time for R&B, and especially for the 90s, and they had the great the New Jack Swing production for the first album, and then with the 2 album, and having Babyface do stuff in Dallas Austin, and that was a classic album, and to me, like we talked, I remember we mentioned this before, like on here, like their 90s stuff was their best stuff. But once the 2000s came in, they had I don't think none of their albums lived up to their first 3 albums in the 90s. But they were still coming out with stuff, and they were still getting nominated for Grammys and all that. And they did a doo-wop album, and they had issues with Mike. I think it was Sean and Mike that had the beef in the group, and they wanted Mike out of the group, and he had his back issues.
Motherfucker.
He had his back issues, and what I'm saying, he couldn't stand for a long time. He had to walk with a cane, and he ended up doing acting. I've seen him in like movies in the past, and I still feel like they're not complete without Mike. I think they need Mike back in the group. You know what I'm saying? And I think it'll happen. I don't know when, but I think eventually he'll come back. And they are great. I've seen them in concert. Like, they were a great group. They sing great even live in concert, and they always reminded me of, like, the Four Tops or the Temptations, and this just like No Edition was, and they always like dressed the same, and having that whole Alex Vanderpool style of dress from the soap opera, the character from the soap opera, and that they adopted his style, and that was a thing, like, before Jay-Z had the button ups. We were, when Boyz II Men came out and they were rocking the cardigan sweaters with the button ups and the ties. That was a fashion statement back then. You know what I'm saying? And they've always been great. They've always been like one of my favorite groups, and they definitely, to me, should be inducted in the Hall of Fame at some point. Like, I think it's time for them. It's over 25 years, so
Okay, dope stories. To me, it was the song "I'll Make Love to You." My favorite song, I guess. I don't know. Pretty much. That was just like my introduction to Boyz II Men. But what really made me a fan was, of course, like the Cooley High Harmony album. But I'll get into that. Like, songs like that was not like End of the Road. It was dun 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 dun. That video was like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ejection notice. It was a count like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, Beyonce sampled the countdown for.
Yep. 6 degrees of Beyonce, I guess. Yeah, so, and it's just like, it's funny how you mentioned like the Four Tops, because the fact that they were like a 4-group harmony on Motown, they kind of, not only do they bring that harmonic doo-wop influence style back to like R&B and shit like that, but at the same time, it was just like with Motown, it was pretty much how much respect they had for like the Motown legacy. And they carried Motown to the 90s and shit too, if you ask me.
Right.
And mind you, this was after Berry Gordy sold Motown and shit too. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The latter discography is what kind of turned me away from reviewing Boyz II Men anytime sooner and shit, because I really wanted to talk about like the 90s shit. I only have one 2000s album, and that was the one with all the government names on it and shit.
That was the first one. That was the one in 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, how is that album?
Cool G.
What's up, Cool G? That album, to me, I did not like the album. It was something. It was like something not feel right with it.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken,
the production.
Yeah, production. They left Motown.
Oh.
After they went to Universal.
Yeah, they left Motown after
the
about that. Evolution album.
Yeah,
because they were having beef with Motown, and a lot of people, and this is coming from like Dallas Austin, said that they were kind of dicks and assholes and shit.
Remember, they had the beef with Motown over the remix album that wasn't supposed to come out.
Yeah,
I remember when y'all mentioned that when I showed it on the collection vid we did.
Yeah,
I did not know they had issues with that too. And that remix album was dope. It has some good.
Better than half the shit that came out with in 2000s and shit.
Yeah, I'll admit that remix album has some dope cuts.
Yes, sir.
And even one unreleased song that was supposed to have been on the 2 album.
Which one was that?
I Remember.
Oh, okay. That was a dope song too.
Yeah, I love that song. That should have been a single or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Eric, you got any thoughts about Boyz II Men?
I remember them from the Motown Philly track from the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas soundtrack, and with like them being members from New Edition and stuff. And I got a couple of their 12-inch singles, from New Edition and stuff, like their 80s work and stuff, but I haven't really paid attention to like their 90s stuff like that.
Understandable.
Right. But yeah, that I believe their 90s stuff is just timeless.
Yeah.
And always will be.
Oh yeah. Their 90s. It's like from 91 to 97, they were like the best R&B group.
Yeah.
Well, next to Jodeci and Tony.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the only Boyz II Men album I have is, not besides the remix one, I also have the 2 album. I just need to get Cooley High Harmony and Evolution. That's it. I don't think I'm going to cop none of their 2000 stuff.
Yeah, all I'm missing is the Evolution album too.
That was good. That's a good one.
I don't think it should be that hard to come by. I don't think. Just depends on where you get it.
I think it's still available.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's Boyz II Men. They consist of members, Nathan Morris, Sean Stockman, Juanita Morris, and Micah McCreary. And they also had another member by the name of Mark Nelson too. And they were originally a group called Unique Attraction.
Oh wow.
And you said what?
I said, wow, I did not know that was their original group name.
Yeah, thank God for New Edition. So pretty much, you know how these R&B groups, they all sing in a choir, sing in a church and shit like that. And so, the members pretty much, they all met and used to practice their harmonies in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But then it was originally a four harmony until Michael McCreary came and they realized his deep voice and they added him to the group too and shit. So fast forward to 1988, New Edition dropped their legendary Heartbreak album. And it's kind of crazy too how I mentioned New Edition, but the song Boyz II Men was what really got them. They changed them to Boyz II Men.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, they met Michael Bivins, I think, after the tour, like the Heartbreak tour and whatever.
Yeah, backstage. Yeah,
because originally they wanted to find Will Smith since they were in Philly.
Right.
But Michael Bivins, they heard him and stuff like that, and so they did a performance of their "Can You Stand the Rain" and shit like that, and so the rest is history, pretty much. But then they kind of got into some trouble because Mark Nelson, they had like personality conflicts and whatever, and he left the group, and Boyz II Men ended up being the quartet, the legendary quartet. So they signed to Motown like around, I think, 1990, 91. They signed to Motown, but they dropped their first album, Cooley High Harmony. Now, the original version of Cooley High Harmony was pretty like a relative success. It was pretty successful, but when they re-released it, because they had soundtrack placements. They did of course End of the Road, which that was originally on the Boomerang soundtrack. They did a cover of It's So Hard for Me to. Actually, no, that one was on the original version.
That's on the original,
yeah.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
Yeah. And the other song, In the Still of the Night.
Oh yeah.
I remember which one. That was on the Jackson's An American Dream miniseries and stuff. So if you ask me personally, I would rather y'all get the reissue, but if y'all want End of the Road, for diehard fans of Boyz II Men, they would love the regular OG copy and shit.
The cover's different though.
Yeah.
The cover's different. The album covers for them are different.
Yeah, it's like more pimped. The original version is like more pimped out. They were rocking the robes and shit like that. But then
my mom don't have that version of the album. She has the one where they're all dressed like in their school.
Yeah, they had like the sweater with the hat.
Yeah, with the sweaters and
like Force MDs, that's kind of style.
Yeah.
That's the version I have too. But one day, if I do find the original version, I'm gonna get that. Just
that one I had on cassette, but I never got it on CD though. I need that one.
Yeah, my mom has that one of that version of Cooley High Harmony on CD, and I know that version has the Spanish version of End of the Road.
I hate when motherfuckers do that shit when they record Spanish versions.
The Spanish version?
Why?
Yeah.
Because Tony Braxton did that with the Unbreak My Heart.
I didn't know the Spanish version of Unbreak My Heart.
Yeah. That one, I heard that.
Oh wow.
Even what's his name? David Lee Roth. He did the whole Spanish version of his first album. We talked about the Van Halen albums and shit. I hate when they do Spanish versions and shit. It's like if they can't speak Spanish, then leave it as English and shit. I'm just being real.
Maybe they were trying to appeal to the Latin community too.
Right. Which again, it's reaching.
International fans, I guess, of the group.
Right.
Shit, I personally feel like it's reaching, if you ask me. But
yeah,
who am I to judge? So Cooley Eye Harmony, it eventually went 9 times platinum. Got the Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance in the 1992 Grammys. They were nominated for Best New Artist and shit like that. But that actually went to Mark Kahn.
Cool.
He made that one song, "Walking in Memphis." That song.
Never heard.
I don't know that song.
He's
I never heard
an adult contemporary one-hit wonder. Yeah.
Oh, like some Milli Vanilli type shit, but without the lip syncing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So but then tragedy struck when their manager Khalil Roundtree got murdered in Chicago and stuff like that too. So pretty much and they were touring. They were the opening act for MC Hammer's Too Legit to Quit tour, and that's when they pretty much got more popularity because it's so hard to say goodbye. They dedicated that to him on tour and whatnot, and so like I mentioned, they re-released the Cooley Eye Harmony album and shit, and then in between the Christmas album and this album, they kind of like parted the ways with Michael Bivins, which I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
Pretty much professionally and shit like that, but that's what they say. So yeah, man. In 1993, they did the fucking Christmas album and shit. And the album cover is just pretty much it's a basic album with
there's no pictures.
Yep.
No pictures in the booklet.
Yep.
That's all.
Definitely.
That's the same one my mom got. She has it in her truck.
So this album has about 10 tracks. Let's get this shit started. Track number 1 is like Silent Night. It's pretty much a little intro. If you guys remember that episode of Fresh Prince when they guest starred and shit like that.
Nikki's christening.
Yep. They did this version on the show. And I'm not even gonna lie, this was what pretty much made me want to check out the album. Because that's pretty much one of my favorite. That Boyz II Men episode when it was a very good episode and shit like that. Will was a fool in that episode, but anyway, love this intro.
Yeah, that was great. That's one of my favorite episodes too. When Will promised the family that he was gonna get Boyz II Men for Nikki's christening, and he thought that maybe he couldn't deliver, but they end up showing up anyway. And I think that's the episode that they had beef with him because he was dating, Nathan's ex or something like that.
Yeah.
That was the one part in the episode I was like, okay, that was a bit too.
I thought the same thing too. Like
everything else was good, but that little story, I'm just like, okay, that was a bit too old. You still tripping about a girl 10 years ago and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And of course, it was what was the name of the one with the glasses? What's the member's name? That's Nathan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good intro. Like I like the acapella. Like they always will, sing good acapella. And that was a great start for the album.
Any more thoughts on that one, or
is this the CD you talking about? The OG
Yeah,
copy?
that's the OG copy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can get you a copy of it if you
my
want it.
mom don't have
You
the
know.
OG copy. She got
She got the
the
other one.
reissued one.
Yeah.
Okay, it don't cost that much. You know.
Oh, all right.
Yes. And so track number 2 is probably, in my opinion, the
I
best
don't think
song.
Ashley went. I don't think Ashley went yet.
Oh, she did.
Oh,
Okay,
no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
my fault.
I've heard many renditions of Silent Night from numerous people, from the Temptations to In Vogue, and hearing Boyz II Men do this, it's definitely nice for them to do an acapella of this, because a lot of times there's instrumentation or extra stuff that people use in order to get the song to a certain level, and they didn't need to try so hard to do it. Just simple 4-part harmony. That was all they needed to do, and I'll admit it was pretty good.
Yes. Shit. All right. Track number 2 is probably my favorite song, not just from this album, but one of my top 5 favorite songs they've ever done. Let It Snow.
Mm-hmm.
Ding 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 ding. I'm not really a big Christmas Carol fan like that these days, but when that song comes on and Donny Hathaway's This Christmas, things are just about right and shit like that. If like vocally, that's definitely Brian McKnight sings so good. He could have been a member of Boyz II Men himself.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like, still at some point, I didn't even recognize Brian was really singing. I was just like,
me neither.
God damn. And speaking of Brian, he actually did his own version.
Yes.
In his own Christmas album and stuff like that, called Bethlehem.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice Christmas album and shit like that. But yeah, this was a very dope song. The video too was very good. Them in the snow, like, and I think if I'm not mistaken, they were like in some sort of like cabin or whatever. Yeah. Very classy. This is how I want R&B to sound like. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the Christmas time and shit. Like, y'all can keep Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." I'll stick to this and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I love that Christmas. I'm just tired of hearing that. I mean, like, they only play Mariah Carey heavily on December, and it's just like, God damn.
I want to hear Santa Claus Coming to Town from Michael Jackson, or I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, or some shit or something.
I want to hear Santa Claus Coming Straight to the Ghetto, man. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
At least play something. At least play something from the Death Row Christmas album or something, or Merry Motherfucking Christmas from Eazy them. Like, I don't know.
You can, as much as I love Eazy, I can keep that Christmas.
I'll take that over certain Christmas songs by some of these niggas out here. I ain't gonna say no names though, but I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Y'all remember when Jewels and Jim Jones did that Christmas song, Christmas in Harlem and shit?
No, that was bad.
Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember Capo singing about Christmas and shit.
No.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Hey, this is a banging track. Like Ashley said, like, I've heard many different versions of like songs like Silent Night and This Christmas, but Let It Snow was great, man. It's a great beat and it sounds like real R&B, 90s R&B. And I think Wanye and Brian McKnight, were the best on this song. And the video is dope. They did like in a log cabin and they're sitting around with like different chicks drinking hot cocoa and all that. And it just puts you in the holiday spirit and definitely a classic record.
Yeah, I totally agree. Let It Snow, definitely one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time. I remember watching the video. I even remember them on the episode of Fresh Prince, and there was like a clip of them recording the song in the studio. And honestly, when I first heard this song, I really did not know Brian McKnight was a part of this song until I saw him in the video. And my mom didn't know that until I mentioned it to her. She was like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they even had a video for it and everything." She was like, "Oh, wow, I didn't know that." and you really wouldn't know Brian was involved in the song, let alone singing along too, because like Reg said, he could have possibly been like a fifth member of the group without no one knowing. But yeah, all around one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time, besides numerous others such as With a Christmas Heart by Luther Vandross, This Christmas by Donny Hathaway, Give Love on Christmas Day by Johnny Gill, Sleigh Ride by TLC. I mean, I can go on and on.
Yeah, man. Like I said, 90s was just, everyone's Christmas album was just popping and popping.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the last Christmas albums I remember was from B2K, dropped that one Christmas album back in the early 2000s.
I never listened to their album.
Yeah,
so everybody and their mama was dropping a Christmas album and shit, like B2K.
Yeah, because you know they were like the manufactured boy group at that time and shit. So
I guess they had to represent for the brothers since all the white dudes was,
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Yeah, represent for all the pedos and shit. Anyway, Lou Rawls' Christmas is. Oh, that Lou Rawls song too. Christmas will really be Christmas. That was a very underrated one too.
Yeah. New Edition, their Christmas album was good too.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot they did a Christmas album.
When was that again?
That was like 85, I think, 86.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So before Bobby. Oh, after Bobby.
I don't think Bobby's on the album cover. I don't think he was on there.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, and Wham's Last Christmas, of course.
Yeah, that was good too. The Wham song.
I can't even listen to that song the same after this nigga died on Christmas and shit. On some real shit.
Right, it's crazy.
I can't even listen to the song the same again. NSYNC's Christmas sucks. I'm just gonna be real.
I don't listen to NSYNC.
I never heard it.
The only song I'll admit I liked from them is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. That's it.
I like Curtis Blow's Christmas rapping. I'm taking it back to like, the old school and shit, and Run DMC's.
Yes. Definitely.
Have y'all ever heard of En Vogue's rendition of Silent Night?
A while back ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But before I go to the next track, I feel like it's a Temptation Silent Night, hands down the best version. Especially when Melvin came out of nowhere with that deep ass voice.
Because his deep voice.
I was like, damn, there ain't no Silent Night with Melvin singing and shit, Share Love, that's the next track. Again, this one song. Very good song. Nice little cool, smooth melodic track. Nathan actually wrote that song too, so that's very interesting as hell and stuff too. So I liked it.
Yeah, like for the album, they produced the whole album themselves, with the exception of Let It Snow. Let It Snow
definitely did.
Yeah, Let It Snow. Brian McKnight did that one, but Wanye, Nathan, and Sean produced the whole album. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I know Mike produced one of the songs at Cold December Nights.
Yeah. It's a dope track. Like it has a beat to it, nice bass line, great ad-libbing from the group. It's one of my favorites on here.
Yeah, Share Love is definitely another favorite of mine off this album. I feel like there were a lot of other songs I felt that could have had some airplay on the radio.
Yeah.
But I felt it got pushed aside because of Let It Snow was so big.
Right.
Yes. I definitely feel you on that and shit. I didn't care for that West Side Connection. It's the holidays.
Yeah. That was from the movie. No, next Friday after next.
Friday after next.
Okay.
That was Don Mecca Q, right? Yeah.
That's your favorite Ice Cube, ain't
it? No. My favorite Ice Cube was Jerry Curl to Fresh Cut Cube.
Yeah, the greasy lasagna Jerry Curl.
Nation of Islam Cube. That's my favorite Cube.
Yeah.
You're Not Alone. out of all the songs off this album, this was the best when it just showed all of them harmonizing vocal harmonies, which they were always very known for in a way and stuff like that. Kind of like had like a contemporary R&B mixed it with doo-wop a little bit too. So I fucked with this.
Yeah, like again, like a lot of these Christmas songs, they have like that contemporary R&B flavor. So they're not like slow songs, but they're songs with like a beat, and they just sing beautifully over like a lot of these songs. And this was another great one. Sean to me was great on this. You know, he's singing, you know, go ahead and cry. Let me clear each tear from your eye and let me sing you a lullaby. And I thought he was great when he started the song off. He was great. And yeah, it was another great record on here.
Yeah, You're Not Alone, definitely another good song off the album. Definitely their 4-part harmonies would shine throughout this track, because you don't get a lot of that in R&B nowadays.
Right.
But in the 90s it was big, and it definitely helped them in their success too. So hands down, dope track.
Shit, you don't have a lot of R&B groups anymore and shit.
Yeah, that too.
Fuck, man. Like, what was the last R&B group, man? Like
one of the best.
Pretty Ricky.
Silk Sonic.
That's. I mean, I'm talking about 3 or more. Like that's a duo.
Way before them. I mean,
Day 26.
I don't consider
I never got into
Day 26. Who the fuck is that?
That's Puffy's 112 Dollar Store 112. If you
no wonder I don't know them niggas. You know, them stuff.
Yeah,
that Bad Boy Curse is epic. You know, around the holiday season. You know,
whatever happened to them little bastards and shit?
I don't know. They broke up.
I figured that's what happened.
Puffy was focusing on French Montana and shit. fucking but French Montana.
Mac and cheese foreign shit, but you ain't focusing on playing Machine Gun Kelly's workout, motherfucker, and he actually doing something.
Yeah, I'm not even the biggest Machine Gun Kelly fan. I'm surprised the nigga stayed on Bad Boy for that fucking long and shit.
Right.
I guess Diddy really hates Eminem and shit after what he said about Biggie and stuff. So
I think he's gonna give Diddy his walking papers in a future. So I'm gonna just cross my fingers.
Shit. Anyway, shit. I don't even know what's the next fucking track.
A joyous song.
Joyous song. I didn't care for this one really.
No.
It was a bit too happy. It was a bit too
sentimental.
I mean, it's the holiday season. They niggas supposed to be happy.
Right.
Yeah,
but holiday cheer in one way.
I mean, yeah, but take a song like "I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus," right? let's take that song. That song's talking about mama having an affair with Santa Claus and shit, and people made it out to seem like a happy song. Like,
I mean, the way Michael Jackson was singing it, you thought it was yeah.
They got my name Michael sound like Tweety Bird on that fucking track.
I mean, he was a kid. He can't sound like a grown ass man at that age, you know.
Like, I saw mama kissing Santa. Shit. Yo, I'm just like, okay, yeah. I was like, okay. But yeah, this probably one of my least favorite tracks off this album.
I thought it was good. I liked the pianos on it and the strings, and had a nice beat. I thought it was a good song.
Yeah, I'll admit, a joyous song. I really love this one. Maybe it's just because of the piano as well as the harmonies that the guys laid down on this track is what drew me to liking it.
True. Yes. Now we are going to go into Why Christmas. Very, very, very dope track. Probably my second favorite track off this album. This one I remembered hearing too, other than Let It Snow. I don't know exactly where I heard it, but it was just
I forgot they actually sung. I thought it was somebody else. Like I don't know, maybe I don't know, Shy. I don't know, but
You thought
this was
Shy was singing the
like
song?
at first glance because I didn't automatically want to think Boyz II Men because this one my music knowledge was still young though. But I remember hearing this song. I don't exactly know where though, but this is a very good song. And this was like the right balance between sentimental and sensual, if you ask me, for a Christmas song.
Right. Yeah, like I when it starts off, you got like Mike and Wanye talking, and Wanye is like depressed, and he's thinking about like the way of the world today, and Mike is like, this is Christmas time. There's no time to be depressed, and you got to be happy and celebrate. And I thought it was a great song. Like they sang it great, and I had a nice beat. It was one of my favorites on here.
Yeah, I'll admit, Why Christmas was pretty cool, even though I don't consider it a favorite track of mine.
Okay. All right. After that, we're gonna go to Cold December Nights. Again, another good track right here.
Yep.
Pretty much talking about Christmas Eve. It's that winter weather, motherfuckers love and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though these days it don't feel like winter these days, it more feels like summertime. But I'm not complaining about it because I'm trying to throw a cookout on Christmas and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to throw a fucking cookout on Christmas and shit.
Gonna be 70 degrees. Niggas can't throw snowballs at motherfuckers. Niggas can't throw snowballs at people's heads this year and stuff. Niggas gonna be cooking hamburgers and stuff.
Christmas cookout and shit. I don't give a fuck, man.
Motherfuckers gonna be cha-cha sliding in December. They're gonna be like, what the hell y'all doing? These niggas done lost their mind.
Oh god.
Shit, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, I like this track. But I hate when people talk about white Christmas because I never had snow on Christmas, and y'all talk about snow on Christmas. It kind of makes me feel jealous.
When have we ever had snow on Christmas in
North
Carolina? I mean, come on.
It snowed a lot up here on Christmas in older years.
Well, y'all live in New York and shit. It always snows.
Yeah, you live in New York. I mean,
it snowed in Georgia, but not like New York and shit,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, finally. I'm sorry. I was watching Prime and they finally added the show back on Prime and shit. But yeah, that's why I hate watching these fucking Christmas specials and you be having this white snowy Christmas. I'm just like, that is not how Christmas is. Don't give me that crap.
Nah, not everyone.
I mean, it's coming from white people. It'd be different when niggas do it,
Right.
See, if I made a Christmas special, if I fucking made a Christmas special, I'm not gonna have all the sentimental crap. I'm not gonna have all this. Oh my God, it's Santa outside. No. I'm gonna bring the reality. I want to bring motherfucking hustlers. I'm gonna be motherfuckers who scam motherfuckers on Christmas, inflation and shit like that. All of a sudden, niggas act like, oh, Christmas, that's when everything's happy dappy and shit. No. See, they don't want to let a nigga like me write They don't want to make a nigga like me.
So your shit will be like a mixture of good times and like a little bit of New Jack City with it
or
something?
No, it will be pretty much a mixture of a Charlie Brown Christmas and pretty much Die Hard and shit.
Oh wow.
Mixed in with Batman Returns because I love those Christmas movies and shit.
Is that the Batman with Bane broke his back or something, or was that a different one?
If I'm not mistaken, that was a different one. This was the one with Christopher Walken and Catwoman.
That was the one where he broke his back. That was the Nolan films.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I hate all these Christmas specials. It's always the same thing, especially the Hallmark Christmas specials. Oh my fucking God! You mean
for some reason my mom likes those?
I can't stand those fucking Lifetime Christmas specials. I'm like, turn this shit off. Damn.
I can't even watch the Golden Girls for fucking 3 months because we gotta watch little Timmy find his lost parents and shit.
Hey, I mean, if you want to watch the Golden Girls, you can watch the entire series on Hulu.
Who's little
they
Timmy?
Still have it up.
I'm just speaking in general, like Little Timmy, Samantha, all of a sudden finding love through Jesus Christ and stuff like that. Which I'm just saying, not every Hallmark Christmas movie is the fucking same. Ain't no niggas in ain't, and it's always made in fucking Canada. Canada.
He said Canada.
Like shit. I'm sorry. That's my Christmas rant. I actually like Christmas Story, but I feel like it's overrated.
It's overrated to you?
Yeah.
Really?
How?
Because they show it every fucking time in TBS, and that's why people
Christmas.
love it.
They show it every Christmas.
Yeah, they play it over and over all day.
Hey, I get tired of watching the fucking Grinch every year though, but they still gonna show it.
No, hold up. Hold on. We ain't gonna disrespect the Grinch.
What?
Especially the cartoon Grinch.
Yes.
I like the cartoon one, but the movie just cheesy though. I get what you're saying.
The one with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, the movie.
I mean, it's all right though. But I'm a cartoon nigga, so you know, I rather look at that. You know,
you're a mean one,
Mr. Grinch.
That was the best diss track ever. At that, that was a diss track before a diss track.
Fuck Nas, I'm listening to this Grinch diss track, my nigga. That shit go hard in the streets.
You got termites in your teeth, and I wouldn't touch you with a 99-inch force of shit. And then the saxophone, da 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 da. I was like, yo, hit him up and got shit on the Grinch.
Oh my god,
this nigga crazy. You drunk now? Okay, put the blunt down, dog.
Yeah.
Ether ain't got shit on the Grinch and shit.
Oh man.
Okay, that's the okay.
They got the Grinch on vinyl now. The Grinch soundtrack.
Oh, I know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought it was a great song. You know, it's one of them Quiet Storm ballads, and again, I think Sean was great on this song, and you know, just singing about we had many cold winter nights here in New York City, you know, and it's like one of them songs you could cuddle up with your boo or your side piece or whatever, and you know, I liked it.
Yeah, Cold December Nights is definitely another favorite of mine. I never get tired of the song. It's just the whole vibe of it, and the pianos, and just the chorus and everything about it. Just even the vocals just give me chills whenever I hear that song.
I don't blame you, man. This was that early vintage Boyz II Men. I was about to say Boy Meets World and shit. Shit. Anyway, Do They Know? Very solid song and shit like that. I don't really have nothing to say too much about this song, other than it was pretty solid, you know.
Yeah, it was dope. I like the beat on it. Nice track.
Yeah, I'll admit it was pretty decent, and yeah, the beat was nice, and the chorus it was good. Not a bad song.
Definitely. Now we're gonna get into Who Would Have Thought. Again, another very good song right here. Again, one of those top-notch vocal harmony tracks I fucking love from Boyz II Men. Stop saying Boyz II Men.
Damn, you drunk already?
I'm not even drunk. I'm just buzzed right now, yo.
Okay.
Shit. But yeah, and Brian McKnight. Yeah, I forgot he did co-write that song.
Yeah, and he's singing along on this track too.
Yeah, this was dope. There's great vocals. Great vocals by Brian McKnight and Wanye in the group, and this was good.
Yeah. I'll admit, this has to be my least favorite song off this album. That's just me. Even though vocally it was good, I just felt like it went on a little too long. That's just my take on it.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Do we have to talk about Silent Night? I mean,
I think Yeah, I was just about to get into this. For them to end it off, I guess the full length version of Silent Night. I mean, was it really necessary since they
Right,
the intro
right.
of it that
Yeah.
because I even expressed this to my mom about it too. I'm like, for them to end the album off again with Silent Night, I mean they couldn't have done another song like
This
This
Christmas.
Christmas or
Right.
Give Love on Christmas Day or something else. I mean, I'm just saying.
And then it's like every R&B singer sings Silent Night and shit. Like En
Right,
Vogue,
like who hasn't
Temptations.
done it?
Hell, even NSYNC did This Christmas, a version of This Christmas before and shit like that. I
I
mean,
didn't know that.
shit.
I wouldn't know. I never listened to a fucking Christmas album from them, so.
Right.
All right. Overall, this album is very good. I personally feel like it's a very underrated Christmas album because it's sandwiched between two classic albums, if you ask me. Vocally, again, this was a very dope album from Boyz II Men. This was still them at their prime and whatnot. But the thing that I was really impressed with was the fact that it was original music for a
Right.
Christmas album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, minus Silent Night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, cause every Christmas album always had to cover the same tired ass Christmas songs and shit like that. So, and it's just like, give me like a Christmas album. Like, if I lived in a perfect world and shit like that, pretty much, give me a Christmas album, a concept Christmas album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like something that tells a concept. But this was a very dope album. I'll give this a 4.5 out of 5.
I think it's a great album, great Christmas album. And that I don't like too many Christmas albums, but I have certain ones that I like, and it stayed. This is like true R&B. It stayed true to R&B, and the production was great. The singing, the songs, Let It Snow, and Why Christmas, Silent Night, You're Not Alone, She'll Love Her. Those are like my favorites. So to me, I think it's a classic Christmas album. I don't like too many, but I definitely feel like it's in my top 3 of Christmas albums.
I've heard this Christmas album ever since I was a kid because my mom would play this album almost every single year along with Luther Vandross's Christmas album. And there really aren't too many Christmas albums I'll admit that I fully enjoy from beginning to end. And every year when I listen to this album, I get that nostalgia that I felt back then when I was a kid. So many great songs, and I wish a lot of them could have been possible singles besides Let It Snow, but I know a lot of people love that song, and that pretty much is the most memorable Christmas song in their careers. But I feel such tracks such as Share Love, A Joyous Song, You're Not Alone, and Cold December Nights, and Do They Know, definitely my favorites, and I felt that those are entirely slept on songs that I really wish they would have saw the light of day.
Definitely.
And overall, I'll give this album a 4.5 out of 5 as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. Very dope review, y'all. I'm probably gonna stay on to probably about 12:30 because gotta do some cleaning tonight anyway. So, it's Christmas Eve, y'all. So,
Mm-hmm. Anyone in the
and
chat talking about anything?
asking us the same questions about Eminem and shit.
Yeah, Rayshawn asked me, have I seen a film called Black Christmas? I didn't even know a film with black people enjoying Christmas was a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Fave Loose Ends album.
Zagora.
Yeah, Zagora was dope. I like that one.
Best Christmas gift you ever had?
That's a good one.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back. My iPod Touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back to my childhood too. I got a blue Game Boy Advance SP. I think that's when they first brought them out in like the early 2000s. And I got Super Mario Brothers 3. And I had Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku with it. And I had a couple of blades, you know, the little spinny tops and stuff.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what else I had though, but those the main two gifts I wanted that year, you know.
What's good, Sean?
Sean, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's good?
What's up, Sean?
Yeah, sorry about missing that review, man. I was just like, I was gonna have to do some things. But
you good?
Shit, is the buzzing noise? I think I should have just put it on my laptop. Hey, let me drop out real quick. I'll just go to my laptop.
Moonflower asked, which Xbox is best? Xbox 2001, Xbox 360, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X?
360 for me because they had the best titles, the best game library.
Yeah, but that first generation Xbox did have Def Jam 5 in New York though.
Yeah,
and like Hello and shit.
First one had good.
Yeah.
PlayStation still wins though, but I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Y'all don't like Tim Allen Santa movies?
Hell no.
Okay, fine.
I know my mom watched, I think 3 of those movies when they used
All
to
right,
be
this
on
is
ABC
better.
Family all the time. But I remember watching the first one when I was a kid. I never watched the second and the third films.
The only Tim Allen movie I like is Toy Story. It's gonna be real.
The Toy Story films, yeah.
I can't stand that. No, he be always.
Oh, you talking about the Santa movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say those are my favorite, but only one and two. Okay, maybe 1 and 3. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I don't think it's terrible. That's just me.
Do you remember the singer Toya?
Oh, who the hell is that?
I know Latoya Jackson.
Yeah, I know Latoya Jackson.
What you know about Latoya Jackson?
I know Ruby Jackson too.
I know Millie Jackson.
Yeah, her nasty ass. The original Lil' Kim.
Right. I'm gonna give head on fucking audience members and shit.
Sitting on toilets and shit for album covers and stuff. I'm like, this bitch is crazy.
You gotta feel it.
Anyone know of a Christmas movie with an appearance of Nas?
No.
Nas did movies besides those.
Wow, that's crazy.
He did a few movies. Yo, Nas had the worst hood narration in any hood movie.
I wouldn't go. Okay. He's decent. Okay, he's decent, but he's not the worst I ever heard. I heard worse.
Beanie Siegel's way better on State Property. He didn't try to be like anybody else, and she just like
Beans would just try to be Beans.
Right?
Nas was just doing too much.
He was.
She was the baddest bitch, bro.
Word, that's crazy, son. Word, son.
I'd rather have either Meth or DMX narrate that fucking shit.
All right, I would be a man. That Method Man should have narrated that shit. It'll make it look fly. It'll make it actually look fly in that way. But over in Belly, like Nas actually did try to.
Kill you crazy, man.
To try to make it as like smooth as possible. I'm like, I mean, I grown onto it, but I'm just like, I wish Method Man did the entire shit. I'll be like, all right, this is, you know what I mean? Might be in New York, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The snow, the pissy lobbies and shit. Nah, I was like, okay.
The rats and shit besides the Casa 6ix9ine, you stop.
You know what I mean? Okay, I like Nas on his seven shit. I get it, but I mean, I don't know. I just grown on it. That's pretty much what it is. Not the worst, but maybe I just grown on it. Shit, I'm a bit biased because I'm a big time Nas fan.
Neboy ass favorite Brian McKnight album.
Anytime.
Same.
Yeah, anytime. Oh, that and Back at One.
Ooh.
Those are my favorites.
What do you think of the Firm album?
It was decent.
Could have been way better.
Toilet water.
I would go that far. It got some flames on it.
Songs and go away from it. That's all you have to do. Just pick only 3 songs. You already know the 3. Fat Joe's the worst actor. Of course, he is the worst actor. He couldn't be right. I mean, like, shoot.
I mean, we've been through this with the verses and stuff with Ja Rule and Fat Joe, so I understand what you're saying, though. You know,
man.
Oh yeah, Black Nativity. That was a bad movie, bro.
Black Nativity. I never seen that movie.
I think
it was about like a Dolly Parton and Queen Latifah were in it. Oh Jesus.
What?
Yeah.
That just sound wrong.
Wait, which movie?
Black Nativity.
No, I
you
never
got a white bitch in a black movie?
Yo, Dolly Parton is the reason why motherfuckers should not use plastic surgery, yo. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah, because he looked like a plastic Barbie doll that went wrong. Like,
yeah, she
No,
really should have.
we live in times where everything is all plastic.
Homegirl looks like Daisy Duke after she left rehab and shit, yo. Like,
oh my god.
Wow.
Like, and y'all think that's sexy? Like, I never thought she was pretty at all and shit like that. But damn, surgery just made it even worse. I mean,
did you think she was pretty before the surgery?
No, she was ugly. She's always been ugly. I'm gonna be real. She's always. I mean, like, just because she's white and she got big tits and shit, people just automatically want to say she's pretty. But
I ain't finna say that. Now you got some ugly white bitches with big titties though. Don't mean they fine, you know.
Melissa McCarthy.
Well, she's a
Dog the body, her ex-wife and shit.
A lot of plastic peons around over here. That's what I got to say. Looking like a whole type of can of bottles around me.
Where the white girls that look like B. Arthur these days and shit? Like,
hey, I don't even know. I don't even care about all that.
Where the white girls that even though they don't have big titties and shit like that, they still look good in the face and shit. Where them white girls at? Like, these days, all these white girls look like a Kardashian.
He said in the 90s.
Begging After Dark this is for my H-Town heads. I'm definitely gonna go with Begging After Dark. That's a 5 mic classic. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
Yeah.
Emotion.
Speaking of H-Town, they're gonna be in my city in February for the spring R&B festival.
I'm trying to go to that shit too.
Yeah, and I already bought my ticket earlier tonight.
But low key, it's gonna be weird without Dino, man. Because Dino,
Dino
Dino was that voice and shit.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Right.
Dino.
It's
been how many years since his passing?
18.
Dang.
I like Fever for the flavor. It was good, but to me, Begging After Dark was more Quiet Storm. I even like the one with the this third album they did. What's the album called? The Nicole. It was called the Ladies Edition, some shit. Where they pay tribute to.
Wasn't that the album that had that song that Dino written? Day That I Die.
No, that was way later. That was actually before he died.
Okay.
That was
I found that to be so weird. The fact that he wrote about his own, I guess, passing that he foreseen. That's weird.
Yeah. You know what kills me? And I'm gonna be 100% real right now. Why is it every time when a nigga writes a song about death, they automatically die and shit?
Yeah, and it's like they're kind of like predicting their own demise in some weird way.
But when a white person writes about death, they immortalize and shit, you know? Like why so many blacks?
I never understood that either.
Like,
I wouldn't say that they. I'm not gonna say and also say that they actually just wrote down the, predicting their deaths like that. It's kind of like, what way I could say this? It's just like unexpected events that actually, that actually happen and make that, that story to be bigger than what it is because of when they died. You know what I mean? I don't think that when Biggie, did life after death, that means like he was ready to die and stuff. I think when, going to LA, so he got killed, it make it bigger than what it is. It just make the whole thing into its own legend.
Which I even felt like whoever was in charge, whoever made him go to LA was stupid as fuck. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah, I'll admit, I know he wanted to promote the album and like try to promote peace, but it was not the right time nor
Then
place for it.
Biggie even signed that Tupac diss track on that freestyle.
Yeah, I think he should have just let all that die down. Of course.
Yep. This nigga was like, I was shocked.
And just stayed in New York. Yeah, he just stayed in New York.
He was like, when Pac died, I was shocked.
Who said that? Did he?
Biggie said that.
Oh.
No, this is what Puffy said. We would never touch Pac.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that nigga said we would never.
You touching a lot of things that niggas don't know about Diddy, but I'm gonna just leave it at
that. When Pac died, I felt like part of me wanted to die myself.
Man, this nigga Lil C's, man. This nigga Lil C's need to be ashamed of himself, dog.
Oh, shit. Oh, don't even get me started on
it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit. Opinions on Changing Faces, underrated.
Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to them.
They broke up.
Favorite mint condition album.
Ooh. From the Mint Factory. That's my favorite.
Yeah, the second album, that has some heat.
I'll have to listen to that.
Believe it or not, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air actually got me into their music and shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, that one episode they played Pretty Brown Eyes.
Yeah, because when I first heard that song, I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? Like, I don't give a fuck what Will was doing. Like, fuck that. I was trying to find that song for the longest. Then when BET had that, I think it was top 25, I heard that bop bop. I was like, no. Dun, dun.
Yep.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
that beat though, like, whoo! I'm surprised nobody sampled that, but I'm grateful nobody sampled that shit.
I know.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You don't want nobody shitting on it, perfection and stuff.
For real, because and then Stokely, man, just going in like Jesus Christ. It don't even sound like that album. Their whole Scar don't even sound like it could have been made in 90. It could have been made like today and shit. Like
then my mom loves Mint Condition and just from her listening to their stuff is what got me into listening to their stuff. Songs I know she loves, like You Send Me Swinging. Oh my God.
Yeah. Now I liked it when Stallion and Scarface sampled that track for that one track and shit. But
yeah,
I even like
my favorites.
I even like Definition of a Band too.
Me too. I love that album.
Yes.
But
I'm not gonna
some joints on that.
I'm tired of what kind of man would I be? I'm so tired of that song.
I feel you, Reg. I mean, every once in a while it's fine, but it's kind of like I don't want to hear it every single time.
Cause niggas act like that's the only shit these motherfuckers made and shit.
That's the only thing that they're known for. They got more hits than that.
It's like give me You Don't Have. I rather take You Don't Have to Hurt No More.
Yeah, me too.
That the message on that song was real as fuck.
Yeah, I like that one.
Shit. If only half these celebrity couples listening.
Their rendition of Make Me Say It Again, Girl.
I never heard that. Oh shit.
Really?
Never heard that.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link for that.
Please do. Actually, of course, a Mary sample.
A Marie.
A Marie, amen. I don't give a fuck. Hey, yo, Knee-Boy, you're gonna be surprised, but my favorite Zapp album is Zapp 5. That's so funny.
Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm still tripping out that conversation you and Travis had with those Zapp and Roger albums. No, the Gap Band. I was thinking of the Gap Band shit. Yeah.
But that was a good breakdown.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to say my favorite Zapp and Roger album is the fourth one with like Computer Love on it, and I think I Want to Be Your Man was on there too.
No, that was Roger solo.
Okay.
Yeah. Favorite songs from DMX? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I like that.
It's Gonna Give It to You. Slipping.
X Gonna Give It to You.
Rule Out when he was dissing Ja Rule.
Rough Riders.
Yeah, definitely Rough Riders after.
The original version of Make a Move. Ooh. The original version of Make a Move.
It's Gonna Give It to You.
Yeah.
I even like the song that he did for what's that movie he was in? Cradle to the Grave, Right and Wrong.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I love that one.
Who We Be? That's my favorite song.
Niggas done started something.
Yeah, I like that track him and Eminem did too. I forgot who else was on it.
Obi Trice.
It was with that movie with Jet Li and stuff.
Don't Go to Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Man, my leg sucks, man.
Better vocalist, Dino or KC? Oh shit, nigga.
KC.
Oh man.
KC. Nigga, don't do this tonight.
Yeah, do it. KC, definitely.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna go with Dino. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with Dino.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Casey is good, but sometimes he can go a little over dramatic at times, but not Cisco over dramatic.
Tell me.
You really feel that Cisco is really over dramatic?
Yeah,
he started that shit.
This is a nigga that did a backflip on DJ Cassidy's
over dramatic and zesty sometimes. Sometimes not. Like every time you just like just scraping the crust out of your lemon, that type of zesty in that way.
Yeah,
this is a nigga that had an orgasm over thongs and shit. Let's not.
I mean, shoot, hey, Cisco, he's ahead of his time. Look at what these current people are doing these days. That's all I got to say, man.
I'd rather be talking about thongs than talk about wearing purses and shit.
I mean, shit. They have those other type of thongs they be talking about, and that's what the people think of. But,
hey, okay, you talking about the original version where he dissed Tupac? What you said before K Solo?
There's another version where it's like just Sheik doing the chorus.
Oh wow,
that was on the CD single where he's like it's Sheik doing the chorus instead of DMX.
Interesting. Tevin Campbell, I'm ready or always in my heart. What's up with y'all? Now y'all want to ask these hard questions now. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, I'll take Always in My Heart.
What's up with this? Both of those songs. Can We Talk challenge? You seen that? Like all these different artists trying to sing it?
I'm sick and tired of these fucking internet challenges because these motherfuckers.
That's that TikTok shit right there, man.
Yeah, it's that TikTok, yeah.
Then that Deaf Singer Tank start that shit.
Yep, you started that.
Yeah.
Who you say?
That Deaf Singer Tank.
Oh yeah, that dick sucker.
Stop.
I mean, he said the shit.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be real. If y'all gonna do a challenge, at least know the words to the fucking song. That's all.
And don't lip sync it. Don't lip sync it too, like you Oprah and shit.
Yeah, if you're gonna do something like that, know the lyrics.
Lip syncing Mariah Carey songs and shit. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
I got a question.
What?
Who did a better version of Shh? Prince or Tevin?
Tevin.
Oh God.
Prince.
Well, I mean, I know you're gonna say Prince, but I mean, Tevin made it as clean as possible.
Tevin was so good, Prince had to take it back and prove to Tevin he was a real master of that
then
song.
Why give it to him in the first place then?
Well, there was an interesting story. I don't even know if it's true or not. That I think like pretty much like he was jealous for all the clout Tevin was getting on that one, and he wanted to take it back and shit.
But if he wanted the song, why didn't he just keep it instead of giving it to him?
Because mind you, the Gold Experience, the whole Warner Brothers bullshit, he was going through that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But Tevin's version was good. Don't get me wrong. That's good if you like in the prom and shit like that. But Prince is good if you're in the bedroom. And I don't mean that as an insult. Don't get me wrong, because I was getting down at prom. Don't even get me wrong about that. But still.
Ain't that wrong with prom music? Shit, you play some Cyndi Lauper at prom, niggas gonna be
I don't know about all that.
Time after time, you play that at prom. Yep. I mean, that's slow dancing right there.
Man, I remember I got my first twerk from a white girl at prom. I never told y'all that. Like,
wow.
It was funny. It was a story. So
oh my god, story time with Reg.
Yeah, story time with yeah. So the year was 2014, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was April of 2014. I was in prom with AJ and shit like that. Shout out to AJ, by the way. AJ was with this girl. My other prom date was dancing with somebody else and shit like that. So this white girl came up to me. Sexy white girl. I'm not even gonna lie. She wasn't the best twerker, but she can grind her ass off. Like shit.
Grinding.
And, that was the first white girl. Like I said, first twerk was from a white girl. I never told y'all motherfuckers that.
As long as she wasn't doing no Miley Cyrus shit, I can deal with it though. But
this was before Miley's. This was before. Well, actually, not scratch. That was after Miley. It was after Miley. Yeah. That Miley was not twerking. She was just moving her back with style. That's what she was doing.
Moving her bones like Carla Ray off the XXL freestyle and shit.
Shit. This from all my Pretty Ricky heads. Blue Stars or Late Night Special? I'm gonna go with probably. I never actually heard a Pretty Ricky album, so don't even get me lying.
I know a couple of their songs, but I never listened to them album wise.
You know what?
I was never really into them like that either. So
no. They have some dope. I like On the Hotline, but it got overplayed.
I like Grind With Me. That's the only thing I really know from them.
Pretty Ricky. Yeah. But they were a poor man's Jodeci. I'm just gonna be real.
For real.
They were a poor man's Jodeci. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
they try to do what Jodeci was doing.
Yeah.
And shit like
nasty enough though.
Well, Spectacular was nasty, but
oh my god.
That's just about it.
Yeah. I remember. I remember when I went to that Millennium Tour concert in 2019. They were part of the tour, and I remember that dude Spectacular. They were in the middle of their set. Brother came out wearing nothing but a towel on, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, so he was doing some Val Venis WWF type shit or something.
Yo, I remember when I was in fifth.
He had on a towel and he had on drawers, and next thing I know, he just throws him out to the audience. So whoever the female got him,
yeah.
Two things.
She ended up getting a souvenir from the show.
I guess he could tell grandkids about that while he's selling it on eBay one day. So I don't know.
Two things though. I just realized that Pleasure P tried to jack Michael Jackson's glove on the Hotline video and shit.
What?
Yeah.
What is up with everybody trying to take something from Michael Jackson that he's dead? Like you got niggas thinking Beyonce's on top of the Thriller. Then you got this nigga talking about he want to take his glove. Like, I don't know.
What's going on?
Bro, I remember I was in 5th grade being nasty to this fucking track right here.
Who the hell is Grind Mode? Never heard of them.
I never heard of them either.
Who are these generic artists you're naming?
This dude be asking me like the most unknown motherfuckers I never heard of.
Wait, who
oh yeah. Even though he's asking questions.
That sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's asking me, yo, Eminem is dope. I don't want a question about Eminem all the time, though.
Why the fuck y'all keep talking about that? Damn.
That's all he keep asking me about is Eminem.
These motherfuckers kill me with this shit, man. God damn.
Shit. I mean, I like Fleetwood Mac too. I want people to ask me questions about Fleetwood Mac once in a while.
Ask me something about Tame Impala or something. Ask me something about that.
Yeah.
Or ask me about DJ Academic, so I'll be roasting them. I don't know. Shit, I could just ask me about that. Shit. You know what I mean?
Ask me about why
the terrible actually talking about it.
Ask me a question about why Reds don't like the production of Lord Willing. Ask me something about that.
Okay. Okay. I told y'all there was some cafeteria lunch lady beats and shit. I told y'all motherfuckers that shit. Give me some carton of milk with some school pizza. I'll bump that album and shit. I'll make the best.
School pizza. I can't believe you, man.
Give me them milk cartons and shit with the pep. Y'all remember them pep milk cartons and shit?
Nigga can't even get the juice. He said the milk. Damn, man.
Fucking juicy juice. Y'all remember Arthur with them juicy juice and shit?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Oh yeah.
DW, leave me alone.
Flowetry, look at you, knee boy. Flowetry. I thought he was just asking me about football all the damn time. You put out Flowetry.
I had some good sex to that music.
Oh, favorite Marsha Ambrose album?
Late night was yeah. Prince or D'Angelo, she's always in my hair. Oh, yo. D'Angelo's cover is good, but I'm gonna go with Prince.
Oh,
I don't know this song, yo.
I don't know it neither.
Whenever I feel like hanging out, sunshine turns to rain. That song.
It sounds like Prince too, the way you singing it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. D'Angelo's Black Jesus. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers this though.
Black Jesus. I thought Isaac Hayes was Black Jesus. No, he's Black Moses.
Black
Who?
Moses, yeah.
Oh yeah, Isaac Hayes is Black Moses.
Okay.
Diddy is Black Judas.
That's Black Illuminati right there.
Dang.
But D'Angelo, on the 7th day, he made Brown Sugar. Like,
oh yeah.
That's why no one went against him on the verses.
Favorite Prodigy solo album?
HNIC.
HNIC. And also maybe another one. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to go with HNIC. They keep it thorough freestyle. He killed that shit.
Yeah, for real though. I'm a huge Prince fan, but I feel D'Angelo won up Prince on that song. Okay, Vinyl. I mean, it's Black Jesus, so I'm not surprised. I'm sure. You know?
Oh, favorite Gen 1 album? And I don't even think I even have a favorite Gen 1 album.
Favorite song?
Since that interview, but whatever.
None of your friends' business. That was a dope song.
Hey Eric, I got a question for you that me and Try were discussing last night.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you feel like Don't Sweat the Technique is a classic?
I consider it a solid album, but I'd rather go with Let the Rhythm Hit Them.
Oh, okay.
I like the Technique album better than Let the Rhythm Hit.
I don't never think they ever since they was together. I don't never think they put out a bad album. You know, just like Kool G Rap and DJ Polo, Live and Let Die, just off that fucking album cover. Like they knew what they was doing back then. You knew Warner Brothers wasn't finna put that shit out of like two white federal agents being hung like slaves and shit. So you know that shit. Yeah, that shit can fly today though. But we done seen much crazier album covers now. So
really does that shit gonna fly today? I mean,
if you see some of these dudes' album covers,
it makes sense in society, you know. Like people be
like, if they can let
different.
Young Thug wear Japanese female dresses, they can let
that's different.
He was a plant.
That's different. He is being a part of that, a part of the zestiness, the zest club.
Okay, knee boy, you know my answer to that question is Beyonce. Fuck Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson.
She's
that good? She that sexy?
Carrie Hilson's pretty, but she's not Beyonce level.
She's not Beyonce.
Now, if you said Rihanna, it would have been a whole nother story, you know.
If you would have said Kelly Rowland, it would have been a different story.
Or Erykah Badu if she shaved them armpits though, but I ain't gonna talk about
leave my baby's armpits alone.
Favorite Tyler the Creator album in the garbage. I don't even like none of that Tyler the Creator.
I knew you wasn't chosen one, man.
I'm from LA. I proudly say I never was a fan of Tyler the Creator like that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You know, like people wasn't liking Tyler the Creator like that until later on, man. I just say the truth, man. The dude was, huh?
No, I was saying King Kendrick.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, I was banging more Kendrick, or even the streets banging more Kendrick.
I was fucking with more ASAP Rocky shit and ASAP Mob stuff rather than him, you know. So
yeah, I banged with more of ASAP more than Odd Future. Now, Earl Sweatshirt is the exception. Earl Sweatshirt, I actually was banging shit. Second album at least. Tyler Creator, garbage. I gotta
get back into some more Currency stuff.
Currency is a solid.
Oh, she got a lot of stuff.
He got a lot of albums.
Yeah.
That Pilot Talk series though.
He got albums winning albums.
Yep.
He dropped an album recently too.
yeah. He actually dropped.
Yeah, I got that collection vinyl I showed y'all too.
Do I like Joey Badass? I like Joey Badass. Just that he did not put that much work in, and as outside of that, before the Cash album, or after that Cash album, he kind of digressed or regressed, in my personal opinion.
I respectfully disagree.
He hasn't even, like me personally, like the new production or that, you know, that certain production that he did over with the American Badass album, I thought it was like, I mean, I'm not saying it was trash, but you know, I mean, not saying that he could have actually fit in there.
That was his mainstream album.
Yeah,
that's the mainstream album. Yeah, I mean, compared to like 1999 and
before that, Cat. I feel like before the Ass was more mainstream.
Before the Ass was mainstream to you?
Yeah.
Before the Ass was more. I'll say it's mainstream like New York if it's like in the 90s though, but But as far as like American Nightmare, that was kind of like, you know what I mean, his, you know, that current field that what he's trying to pull.
Right.
Schoolboy Q, yeah, I was been, yeah, Schoolboy Q are chill. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna front though. His last album, the shit was garbage. I ain't gonna front.
You know, I fuck with Oxymoron. That's about
three
it.
songs I actually like in there. But outside that, the rest of his catalog, hard.
Dope.
Kid Cudi's first album, hard. Fire, yep. Not the rest of his work and his dress. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard. It was soft.
What do y'all think?
I like Man on the Moon too, though. But
Rikishi was a good wrestler, man. Rikishi is a really good wrestler. Like, Lizzo, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Rikishi is man.
Get him.
Like, you know, like,
hit him with that fatality.
I mean? Cool. I see them dancing. You know what I mean? Hearing that shit, I was dancing too. I was a kid.
Scotty too. How you doing the worm and shit?
Yeah, and all that shit. Like, yeah, Rikishi was good, man. You know what I mean? As far as music, you know what I mean? Rikishi should not be in music, man. Stick with wrestling.
I feel like low key, she needs to stop showing her ass. I mean, I don't mind a female showing her ass, but she's doing. She needs
to stop showing her ass.
She should not show no ass. She shouldn't show. She shouldn't even show anything since she was born. She shouldn't show anything.
I'd rather see Loretta Devine's ass than Lizzo.
An elephant has a much more better behind than Lizzo's. Bro. I'm just gonna keep the one.
We explained this already with this fucking lady Lizzo, man.
Like I would rather
disrespect herself, and also this is also another problem I have. People think that if you actually said something that is different, that means it's disrespectful. Nah, you show your ass in front of millions. Yeah. Shit, if I was that big, why the fuck I want to show my ass for?
Hey man, there's some big girls out there that got a lot of body, man. So the way that she doing it, she just really exposing herself. She doing too much.
She ain't part of that group.
She got too much.
I never liked Toto.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
I never got into Lizzo. That's just
I feel like
get it. Shit, good luck, bro. You know what I mean? Get that money, man. You know what I mean? Since everybody's prostituting out here, get that money.
I mean, everybody needs some money. You know, I don't blame you. You know, it's hard out here in the pandemic.
I'm playing around. I don't fuck with that shit. Don't even fuck with Lizzo. I'm gonna keep it one. Don't even fuck with Lizzo. Don't even. You could just do this to be Lizzo's food delivery. You know what I mean? Food deliverer. You could be like that. You know what I mean? Just like fucking. Like Uber Eats or Amazon Eats. Do that. Do Amazon Fresh. Do that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Uber Eats, Amazon Fresh. Do that type of shit with Lizzo. Then you could get that money that way. You know what I mean? Since she's it's only 1-to-1, that'll be faster. So you get about $200 every time she needs to eat. You know what I mean? If she needs to get a chicken teriyaki bowl, get that shit real quick. You get about $90. If she needs macaroni and cheese with some crab salad, there you go. That's like another $90. You know what I mean? She will ask you for food every single hour, bro. Do that.
Niggas said crab salad.
Thoughts on Consequence? Don't quit. I feel like Consequence should just quit rapping.
Young Jock and Young Jock. It's trash. I don't listen to Young Jock. Man, I never
I got that one.
Young Chris.
Actually, he was entertaining for like 2 years.
Man, Young Jock. The only thing he's entertaining how the way he looking like fucking what's that guy's name from King in the Hill? Fucking Heisman Hour or
Boomhauer.
Or Boomhauer. He looked like Boomhauer. Except he was more black and more country looking.
God damn it, Bobby.
Dad, I'm trying out a new hobby.
If you're in the mall, it's going down. Now you looking like an auntie out here, as if you came from the booty salon and also just trying to get some crab legs and shit.
His hairstyle can be a Boondocks episode in the making. You know, just a whole like episode of him. You know,
like at least even though your music is trash, have some pride in yourself.
Yeah.
like that motherfucker. Shit. Young Chris, from Young Guns.
You talking from the Young Guns?
Trash.
Young Guns, all right. Young Guns, all right. Okay.
Album,
yeah, Young Guns, cool.
Yeah, that first album fire.
Yeah,
They could have did more with each other, you know.
I never cared for them water guns.
Hell, like Conway the Machine. The hell, I was promoting them motherfuckers since 2017, bro. Shit, hell yeah, I listen to Griselda. Shit, Meek Mill. Hell no, fuck with Meek Mill.
I like his older stuff, but I don't mess with the bunny hopper right about now.
Motherfucker, all he does is yell. And also look and always be taking now I'm just gonna keep it 100. I feel like Meek Mill should not care about what the internet say. To be honest, if I was in that position, I'll roast every single one of y'all. But that's not the thing though. Meek Mill, he could have just roast, but instead he just give more ammo. But other than that, music, nah, I don't even fuck with his music like that. You know what I mean? He got a moment, you know what I mean? Westside Gun, of course I like Westside.
I don't believe any of them motherfuckers retiring.
What?
They said I think either Conway or Westside said
they're not retiring. They're not even retiring. Like ever since that Jay-Z, I wish Jay-Z should never did a Black album because of that retirement shit, bro. I'm just tired of it.
He's like, y'all niggas drop a whack album, y'all retire. Everyone loves your album. Oh, I'm gonna come back to the music now and shit. Fuck out of here.
The nigga came back with American Gangster, knowing that shit flopped. He was gonna be like, "Well, that was the soundtrack to the movie." No, it wasn't.
I'm staying for like 5 more minutes and shit.
All right.
Temples of Boom production is ahead of its time. Oh, most definitely vinyl.
I gotta go with the 4 album for me.
I gotta re-listen to that one.
But that's not the point though, as far as like, you know what I mean, that Black album made rappers to believe that, hey, after this album, I'm retiring. After this album, I'm retiring. And then you guys will come back. It's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like rapper, when I hear a rapper retiring, it's just like what's the call it? Like a plumber retire after 5 years. You still gonna work over there. You still gonna clean my sinks. You still gonna clean the bottom underneath the, you know.
It's like Ric Flair. It's like Ric Flair like being in wrestling anymore. Like it's impossible for him to like sit the fuck down.
Yeah, so it's like a wrestler. Like retirement with rappers is just like wrestlers. They'll never retire. They're always gonna be into the same old things, probably not in the ring, but in other directions.
Especially when they label an album and shit like that, then they're gonna come back out of retirement. Shit.
I don't think Jay-Z's situation is that he owed an album. I think he just did that shit because he actually missed the attention.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z he did that shit for the attention.
Big Sean. Man, the hell, that overrated ass motherfucker.
Okay, calm down now. Calm down.
Big Sean with that corny ass.
No.
Yes.
Imagine
talking about Big Sean.
Pay him his fucking money, so you don't have to worry about him no more, Kanye.
He's like that pretty boy in high school that thinks he can rap after the cute girl thought he's good at rapping. That's pretty much.
Listen to me. Look,
I never thought that.
Big Sean has some of the most corniest lines I ever heard in rap.
When people put him on Kendrick's level,
I don't put him on Kendrick's level. He's in his own lane, you know.
Yeah, he's in his own lane when he's getting hit by trains in his own lane.
Hell yeah, I like E40.
I like E40 better than Big Sean. That's for sure. You know.
Okay, that's an unorthodox way to compare dudes, but I get what you're saying though.
Hey, bro, like it's unorthodox to be this corny. You cannot listen.
Big Sean.
Listen. Big Sean, when he's not saying corny shit, okay, he's dope. But when he said corny shit, it just turned the fuck out. It's like, goddamn, bro. You was almost there. I was almost about to invest your pride, and you just did that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like shit.
Funny said, I consider Big Sean the 25-cent gumball machine fabulous.
I consider Big Sean, not no 25 sent Gumball.
I consider Big Sean as what's it? Carrot Top. That's what it is. Carrot Top.
No, don't disrespect Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
Don't disrespect.
I was being disrespectful. Carrot Top even have more lines than Big Sean. Forget all that. He's in his own category.
Wow.
Well, I guess everybody got their opinion. I ain't know where this Carrot Top shit came from. I'm like, damn.
Carrot Top is actually funny.
Yeah, I was kind of fucked up when I said that. I should say that.
And I'm on the Hennessy shit.
You smoking and you drinking, so you know.
And you know what? I'm not mad about that. You know why?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You doing what you do?
Because I paid for my fucking shit. Let me stop. I'll fuck with y'all. Oh, God. Me-Boy said, kill at will or intoxicated demons. Oh, kill at will. I never cared for the beat nuts like that.
Intoxicated demons. I love the beat nuts, though.
I liked them when they were grimier before they went mainstream.
Whenever they ever went mainstream. With like one song?
No, but that Stone Level.
Stone Level was a mainstream album?
Fucking Musical Master. I'm more. Well, actually, no, not Stone Level. No. Musical Master.
The mainstream album?
Remember that fucking review we did?
They had one mainstream song on here.
That whole album was trash. That album was trash.
Wiz Khalifa overrated. Shit.
Thank you. Yeah.
Looks like Snoop, but rhymes like ass. But anyway, though,
I like Wiz Khalifa's first album. You know,
I like his first album.
It's certain stuff after that.
It's early shit, not the shit we have now.
I only like Cushion Orange Juice. That's it.
And I steer clear away. You know what I mean? Chevy Woods, shit's alright. You know what I mean? It's shit alright.
I feel like Wiz Khalifa is what white people listen to when they think they're high.
Hey, I mean,
it's an audience. It's an audience out there for everybody, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I think about Wiz Khalifa, I think about my Lakers. Ass, completely ass, bro.
Give me Smoke Dizza.
They getting their ass right now.
Smoke Dizza, that dude too.
They're not any worse than the Knicks. So
yeah, she's a great singer.
Her, my baby.
Perfect combination.
Favorite MOP album. Firing Squad.
Fuck Warriors, man.
Warriors is dope too.
It's dope, but it's overrated to me, man.
Oh, that's overrated.
I mean, it's not. I mean, Ante Up is over. I'm tired of
Ante Up is overrated.
I love Warriors.
Ante Up is always going to be a New York anthem, no matter what. Even if we think it's overrated, it's still going to be a New York anthem.
When I think of dope, give me Stick to Your Guns, 4 Alarm Blaze. How about some hardcore? Oh my fucking God! But it's like every time
they're not gonna put that grimy ass shit in them stadiums. They're not gonna put all that. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas too safe these days. I remember when Mike Tyson was walking down with fucking Red Man's Time for Some Action as a theme music and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's different. This is the now is soft.
This is the fruit bag era, you know. People are so sensitive these days, right?
Yeah.
Man, fuck that. That's the problem with the world today. Everybody wants to be censored. Niggas don't want to. I feel like niggas aren't showing their free selves no more. Everybody wants to be censored just to clout chase these days. Niggas aren't themselves no more, man.
I mean, shit. Look at Gerbil DJ Academics. He's not being himself either. By the way, he be digging around on.
He just does that shit for laughs. He just does that shit for laughs.
Actually, I lied. He is being himself. Never mind. Shit. What about
Hey, Vinyl, ask Reg when he's going to discuss Big Crit. He'd rather talk about Nelly than Big Crit. So
Big Crit is hard.
Big Crit, that nigga.
Well, I actually am trying to get some Big Crit album before I talk about him. Thank you very much. So, yeah, because you have to give him that Nelly joke every time we do a video. Because
he do that with Nelly and fucking Foxy Brown. Like, come on now.
Shit, I'll be joking around about Nelly all the time.
Country Grammar is a classic, but y'all don't want to.
Hell yeah. Man, I like Country Grammar and fucking Nellyville.
Man, Country Grammar, man.
I don't love Nellyville. I tolerate Nellyville.
I like both of them, sir. I understand.
Wow. Let me answer. I'm getting hungry, y'all. Shit. Favorite DJ Quick album? Ooh.
Safe and
way
sound.
Too funky.
Way too funky.
Safe and sound.
Just like Compton, boy.
Way too funky also too, but safe and sound.
Duchess or Nelly Furtado Loose? Ooh,
Loose.
I like both of them, but
both of them was good.
Yeah, I like Fergie though.
Yeah, that Duchess album has some heat though, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. I need to get that.
You going with Fergie?
So bad.
I like Fergie.
Like I said, Black Eyed Peas, I have controversial opinions.
I see.
It's
like that. I ain't gonna front. I used to listen to Black Eyed Peas, man. I was, you know what I mean. I'm about to be opened, you know what I mean. My closet, about to open my.
It's
closet.
Okay, man. niggas just don't listen to hip hop all the time. We listen to some of everything, you know.
It's like
we're diverse.
Yeah.
When it comes to music.
I'm about to open my.
We diverse, unlike the White House in their decision making.
Let me show you. Let me show y'all something. Let me show how diverse I can be.
What about Sweatsuit now? Not for me.
Favorite album by Common. So many. You know.
Nah, he said Cameron.
Cameron. Cameron.
Sports, drugs, and entertainment.
I was about to say Common. I was like,
Sports, drugs, entertainment. Confessions of Fire. Underrated album from him is Killer Season, when he was going at Jay-Z.
Purple Haze.
Purple Haze. Come Home With Me.
Come on.
Crime Pays.
Crime Pays is dope. Who's that?
Tisha Campbell's album.
Tisha Campbell. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tisha Campbell was not a bad singer.
Well, this is the bad album. I just got this just to review it.
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
Because nobody else was going to do it, so I was like, yeah. And this is Jeff Beck.
Oh man.
I have Jasmine Guy's album too and shit. So.
Street Gospel, you know what I mean?
Right. I you did say that you had her
too
album.
Regional. Not to say that people don't like it, but you know what I mean? It's still like regional like that. 500
I love Street
Degrees.
Gospel. Trash.
500 Degrees?
Yeah, I did not like that album. I like 400 Degrees by Juvenile.
Yeah. 400 Degrees, my nigga. Run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run.
If you're gonna ride with me.
Ciara.
I actually see more Rikishi questions. You know what I mean? I was having a buffet of roasts out here, man. I was about to show her a buffet. Or anyway. Anderson .Paak? Hell, y'all listen to Anderson .Paak. You know what I mean?
Yes, Lord. Him and Fly Lotus are a deadly combination, man. Like
that's a fact. That's a fact. Hopefully they'll make make an album or EP, because especially even on that there was like that No Worries EP with him and Knowledge. That shit was also dope too.
Dope.
I'm answering one more question. Ashanti Chapter 2. Oh, Truth Hurts, man.
Neither. Nice. You got that on cassette.
Her best album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. And the CD.
But all right, so I'm gonna end it off for the night and shit, because I got some things I gotta do. But this has been a fun little Christmas get together. Hope everyone has a happy holidays. We will definitely come back Sunday to finish off our talk on Will Smith, the Code Red album.
Oh
and
boy.
Shit. Okay, y'all need to stop this.
I didn't say that.
Y'all need to stop disrespecting that album.
I never listened to a lot of
Hey, the only thing about Will Smith I always do is like I'm a DJ, I'm a rapper. That's about it. Anything with that, and also with the summertime joints and all. That's all I'll be listening to. Outside that, I don't listen to
I like Get Jiggy with it though, you know.
So y'all don't like Boom Boom?
Smith album I got is Millennium. That's it.
So I guess I'm the only one that likes Boom Boom Shake the Room.
I think I got Millennium in my collection too, but that's the only CD I got.
You're the only one that likes that Rex.
Well, y'all need to stop disrespecting.
Hey, I mean, that's respect. You know what I mean? You one of those. You pretty much one of those guys who actually likes Will Solo's album.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Shit,
I can tolerate him over some of these other dudes. You know, Will Smith can get down when he want to. You know.
Oh, he can get down, all right.
Warm it up, Prince.
In the dumpster. I see him dance in the dumpster. That shit was magic, bro. I never see a leprechaun dance like that. You know? You know what I mean? You thought that Oscar the Grouch was doing that when he's inside that dumpster, but it was Will Smith. Sorry. All right.
Steve.
That's funny. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa.
You too, man.
Did Hanukkah already pass yet? Because I just want to make sure I'm not missing.
Hanukkah is still there.
Well, happy Hanukkah if it passed already. If not, whatever. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. Peace.
All right.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right, peace.